war in Ukraine has dragged on with no end in sight, yet some battles stand out, rewriting what we thought we knew about courage and strategy. Today, we focus on one of the most daring ambushes of this conflict, where Ukraine's elite Azov Brigade turned a routine Russian patrol into a nightmare. Stay with us as we break down how precision, planning, and sheer audacity reshaped the battlefield.
Пацанам. Не продублировал, да?
The war in Ukraine had become a brutal contest of attrition. Day after day, artillery fire tore through the landscape, leveling homes, carving craters, and filling the air with smoke and dust. Towns once bustling with life were now husks of concrete and steel. Streets were riddled with tank treads, abandoned vehicles, and scorched debris. But even in this endless grind, moments of precision and daring changed the narrative. One such moment unfolded near Picrosk, where Ukraine's elite Azov Brigade prepared to rewrite the rules of engagement. For weeks, Ukrainian intelligence had monitored Russian patrols. Drones circled overhead, mapping every checkpoint, rotation, and road. Reconnaissance revealed the enemy's habits, predictable movements, overconfidence in armored support, and a routine that left them vulnerable. The Russians moved as if nothing could stop them, oblivious to the eyes tracking every step. The terrain near Picrosk was ideal for an ambush. Wooded areas, broken farmland, and ruined villages provided natural cover. Craters from artillery offered defensive pits. Collapsed homes, twisted vehicles, and derelict equipment created hiding spots and potential kill zones. Azov fighters, trained in speed, stealth, and deadly precision, began their meticulous preparations. Teams scouted the area by night, marking firing positions, escape routes, and angles for indirect fire. Snipers ascended into ruined upper floors. Engineers planted mines and improvised explosive devices, and assault teams practiced silent movement across broken ground. As the sun set, fighters slipped into position. Communication was minimal, limited to hand signals and muffled radio chatter. Every soldier knew their role. Snipers watched high ground. Machine gunners concealed themselves behind rubble, and assault teams crouched in shadows. Above, drones with infrared cameras tracked the Russian approach. Commanders, hidden deep in the tree line, monitored feeds, waiting for the perfect moment. Hours stretched into tense stillness. Each heartbeat, each breath, became part of the prelude to chaos. When the Russian platoon finally appeared, the ambush struck. Lead vehicles exploded as mines detonated, sending metal and fire into the air. Soldiers scrambled, but every escape route had been predicted. Sniper rounds tore through the ranks with terrifying accuracy. Heavy machine guns shredded formations, while RPGs slammed into armored vehicles, turning them into fireballs. Panic spread faster than bullets. Orders became meaningless amid screaming, explosions, and smoke. The battlefield descended into controlled chaos. Russian soldiers ran into mines, were cut down by snipers, or found themselves trapped under mortar fire. Azov squads moved methodically, cutting off retreats, advancing from multiple directions, and tightening the noose. Within 15 minutes, what had been a confident, organized platoon became scattered survivors amid smoldering wreckage. Precision, preparation, and courage had turned the ambush into an overwhelming victory. The aftermath of the ambush sent shockwaves far beyond the battlefield. Social media erupted with videos of burning vehicles, scattered weapons, and panicked soldiers. Ukrainian officials celebrated, hailing the operation as a testament to planning, bravery, and superior intelligence. Moscow scrambled to control the narrative. State media called it a minor skirmish, but the truth was undeniable. Russian military bloggers criticized leadership, poor planning, and complacency. Families of soldiers demanded answers. The incident sparked heated debates. Could larger Russian forces continue under such vulnerability? Was overconfidence undermining strategy? Analysts dissected drone footage and battle reports, pointing out that tactical failures and underestimation of Ukrainian intelligence had amplified the ambush's effectiveness. The story became a symbol of Russia's faltering campaign, highlighting morale issues and the dangers of assuming technological superiority guarantees battlefield success. At the same time, the operation bolstered Ukraine's strategic position. Intelligence gathered during the ambush informed future missions, strengthening defensive networks and improving operational planning. The ambush became more than a localized victory. It sent a message to the world. Ukrainian forces could neutralize elite units with intelligence, strategy, and courage. Allies who had provided weapons, training, and intelligence saw the results in real time. Their support was not just theoretical, it was deadly in practice. Even after the fighting ended, the story of Picrosk unfolded in layers. Ukrainian forces quickly moved to secure abandoned equipment, recover intelligence, and treat the wounded. Discipline and precision continued even in the aftermath. The battlefield itself became a message. Every burned vehicle, every crater, and every scattered weapon spoke of calculated dominance, not chaos. The ambush also had symbolic weight. For Russian troops, it was a chilling warning. No patrol, no town, no village would be automatically safe. For Ukrainians, it was proof that courage, preparation, and teamwork could overcome superior numbers and firepower. Picrosk was no longer just a battlefield, it was a statement. It reassured citizens that defenders could strike back and demonstrated to allies that their support directly contributed to tangible results. Every sniper shot, every planted mine, every coordinated assault told the story of strategy meeting bravery in the harshest crucible of war. The legacy of Pokrovsk would resonate far beyond its immediate tactical impact. It became a symbol of resistance, intelligence, and the human element in modern warfare. It was a reminder that meticulous planning, courage, and adaptability could turn the tide, even in a long and grueling conflict. And for the Azov Brigade, it was an enduring proof of skill, discipline, and the unyielding will to defend their nation against overwhelming odds. As news of the ambush spread, tensions intensified. Russia scrambled to assess the damage, calling for investigations and reviews of patrol protocols. Families demanded answers, military analysts criticized leadership, and morale took a hit. The battlefield success of a relatively small Ukrainian unit became an emblem of broader struggles facing the Russian army. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces leveraged their momentum. Intelligence gathered from the ambush informed future operations, strengthening defensive positions and improving their strategic planning. Every move forward reinforced that careful preparation, situational awareness, and courage could outmatch sheer numbers and firepower. The stakes escalated as both sides realized the psychological and operational consequences. Confidence was shattered, and every engagement now carried the weight of Picrosk. Despite the chaos and destruction, Ukrainian forces maintained discipline and control. The ambush not only decimated the Russian platoon, but also safeguarded Picrosk, a vital node in Ukraine's defense. The operation demonstrated that the war was not merely about territory, but also intelligence, strategy, and morale. By combining planning, execution, and resilience, Ukraine had transformed a local skirmish into a decisive message. No advance would be unchallenged. As the dust settled, Ukrainian soldiers worked efficiently to secure equipment, treat the wounded, and collect critical intelligence. The operation reinforced lessons learned and set a precedent for future engagements. Meanwhile, the broader world recognized the significance. This wasn't a one-off success. It was a blueprint for asymmetric tactics, capable of leveling the playing field against a larger, better-equipped force. The ambush at Picrosk will be remembered as more than a battle. It is a symbol of defiance, skill, and strategic brilliance. Ukraine's defenders showed the world that courage, planning, and precision can overcome overwhelming odds. Every ambush, every strike, every act of resistance contributes to a larger story, a nation refusing to bow and warriors fighting for a free future. If this story inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into battlefield strategy, and share this video to show the world how courage and intelligence can change the course of history.